Hey yo, I picked up this new Sena20s, and this is just a box. It's the Bluetooth 4.1 audio multitasking multi-way intercom for 8 connections. Bluetooth intercom up to 1.2 miles away. That's stock. Up to 1.2 miles away. The connectivity is crystal clear. Just like you on the back of the motorcycle or right next to each other, having one of those hand held walkie-talkies. That's the handheld walkie-talkie for the motorcycle. And here's the unit attached to my Bell helmet. I just purchased this yesterday, and man, I'm gonna tell you, this thing is phenomenal. A buddy of mine had one hooked up to his helmet, and buddy, I met him yesterday. Got yourself a boom microphone. Where is it? Right here. This boom mic, crystal clear, noise cancellation. You got a quick disconnect. All you have to do is click a little button here, and this unit. I'm gonna put the antenna down. Well, this unit itself. It's easy. It's easy to do. So this unit itself is the Sena20s. You see, it's they did a pretty doggone good job with the smallness of it. That thing I put down, that's the antenna for the intercom. Back here you have a phone button, and this is the control button, and a rotor dial. You see the making this a little sturdy because the pin connections, the electronic pin connections, go straight down instead of any other way. Excuse me, I'm fighting a cold. And to put it back on, all you have to do is you got a couple of screws here and this piece. So all you do is you slide it down and snap it in, and it's locked in. Okay, that's your quick disconnect, and this is a ambient button. Make sure the background noise is crystal cleared out. Then what I have attached to this is my Bose earbuds. The reason why I put the Bose earbuds in is right in here. The speakers to the center are in the pockets of the helmet, and I'm just, like I said, I'm just testing this thing out just to see what it's all about. And the wires runs inside the helmet, comes around here, and for that side of the pod, it's a stereo headset. Okay. Now, with this product, again, let me put the antenna up. The antenna goes up, and you got two buttons again to turn the piece on. You hold them both together, and she powers up. Now, flashing blue, it's connected to this phone right here. Okay, we'll power it down just because. But what happens with this is it's phenomenal. Like I said, I got the thing right out the box, and it has some juice in it, so I want to play with it right off the bat. They hooked it up. It's a really easy clamp right here, and a couple of screws in the back that with two Allen wrench screw. Well, an Allen wrench for these two screws here, and it clamps right down onto the helmet. Now that holds it in place. I had a little juice in it, enough to do what I needed to do. My buddy, he was on his bike, I was on mine. He rode off. He was probably, I'll say, not even a mile away, and he was crystal clear. Then, as we were riding, I mean, man, this stuff is so clear. He went on down the road, and I was on my way home, and I'm telling you, it was crystal clear, just like we started out, until we got a little further than a mile away. Then, it started beeping and looking for a repeater signal, which it couldn't find. So what I did was I turned it off, and I tried to play with it. But the learning curve, you gotta understand what you're doing, and being on the motorcycle, you guys really understand this. Being on a motorcycle, you should really be safety conscious on a motorcycle and pay attention to what you're doing. It's not like a car, but even still, in a car, you got to be careful. So the Sena20s is a really powerful little intercom system. It Bluetooths to your phone. You can listen to music through it stereophonically. Again, like I said, I put the Bose on for the deep bass. A lot of people listen to those highs, and those highs really are what destroys your hearing. And the good thing about it, well, here's the thing, not good, not funny. When I was in a store and we were making this purchase, the store man said, the clerk said, listen, you can do up to 8 connections with this. Not only that, if you download the software that they have, free from the app stores, you can take the stock programming, and you can increase the programming of the Sena20s. Not only that, you can have a connection anywhere from Maine down to Florida to California. And I did a little experiment there, because it says basic you can do 1.2 miles, 2.0 kilometers. And my buddy lives about 35 miles away. And when I hooked him up on the thing called, it's called Ride Connect, I set up a little riding group, and he joined, and I'm gonna tell you, same clarity, crystal clear, just like you're talking on the telephone. Well, not quite just like, but it's damn close. So I'm gonna tell you, for the money, about 2.5 bills, $250, you can get set up with this, and you get a lot of different things in it. You get an auxiliary mic, the wire mic that's connected here. You get earbuds. You get these wind screens that's on here. You get earbud screens. Sticky tape for in case you can't get this type of clamp on it. You can also do a stick on, and it holds. I was concerned about this stick on, because anything gives if you don't do it right and you just try to stick. You know, it could blow off, and who's going to send $250 down the highway? Okay, so that's the first product review that I'm doing on the Sena head stereophonic intercom. Now, the second review will be when I get what they call the free wire. Now, free wire allows you to hook this up and control everything through the free wire, and your motorcycle audio, your telephone, intercom. You can also do GPS, and they even have radar detectors that speak to you. So it's a wise investment. Unlike, you know, some of these wire tethered to the motorcycle pieces that you can only do 2 connections, you and your passenger, or you and somebody else who has the same connection. This thing here, I highly recommend it to anybody that's looking for a communications device for your telephone and your motorcycle. Me, I was a little bit been a little frustrated, because I'd ride my motorcycle and family members would call or club members would call, and I couldn't answer the phone. I tried to answer the phone by pushing the button and screaming, but they still couldn't hear me. So what I did was I went out here, I purchased the Sena20s, and with 4.1 Bluetooth technology, and I'm playing with it, working it, and I think that you should go ahead and invest. Now, look for more my videos, as I will be talking about various things. Now, one of my major things is empowerment. Well, we want to empower motorcycle riders to be safe. We want to empower them to know their limitations. So keep your head on a swivel, keep your eyes up, keep both hands on the handlebars, throttle up when you need to, throttle down when you downshift. Throttle up when you downshift, but just get it together. Ride safely, and let's keep on with the technology. And until next time, this is R.H. Hamilton, talking about the Sena20s, and more to come.